My name is Emma Whitaker, and I used to believe I had the kind of love people post about on Instagram. Perfect kitchen selfies, Sunday brunch smiles, matching Christmas pajamas. From the outside, Daniel and I were solid. Daniel Whitaker, financial consultant, calm voice, always composed. The kind of man who remembered anniversaries and tipped waiters generously. We'd been married for 6 years, and everything fell apart because of a small, crumpled receipt. It was a Thursday evening in early November, cold, rain tapping against the kitchen windows of our suburban home outside Portland. Daniel had just come back from a work dinner. He kissed my forehead, dropped his navy wool jacket on the chair, and went upstairs to shower. I wasn't suspicious. Not yet. I picked up his jacket to hang it in the closet. It smelled like cologne and something sweet. Floral, maybe. I brushed it off. Probably the restaurant. Then something crackled in the inside pocket. A receipt. I almost didn't look. I wish I hadn't. It was from a boutique hotel downtown. Not a restaurant, not a bar. A hotel. 2 guests. One night, check-in, 6:12 p.m. My hand started shaking so badly the paper rattled. Room 407. Bottle of champagne charged to the room. Strawberries. Late checkout. My brain tried to protect me. Maybe it was a business meeting. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe. Then I saw the name. It wasn't his. It was hers. Lauren Mitchell. I knew that name. Lauren was his new assistant. 27. Blonde. Polite smile. She'd been at our house once for a team dinner. She hugged me goodbye and told me how lucky she was to work for Daniel. My knees felt weak. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. Not yet. I folded the receipt carefully and put it back in my apron pocket. I walked upstairs. Daniel was in the bathroom, humming. I stood in the doorway and watched the steam curl around him like a secret. "Daniel," I said calmly. He turned off the water. "Yeah, babe. What's room 407? Silence. The kind of silence that makes your heart drop into your stomach. He stepped out, towel around his waist. "What?" I pulled out the receipt and placed it on the counter between us. His face changed. Not confusion, not surprise. Fear. "It's not what you think," he said immediately, and that's when I knew it was exactly what I thought. He tried everything. It was a mistake. It was a client booking. It was nothing serious, but he couldn't explain the champagne. He couldn't explain the strawberries. He couldn't explain why the checkout time was 11:58 a.m. I didn't yell. I didn't throw things. I just listened. And something inside me shut down. 6 years of loyalty, 6 years of building a life, 6 years of believing I was safe, all undone by a $289.43 receipt. But here's the twist. That receipt didn't just destroy my marriage. It exposed something much bigger. 2 days later, while Daniel was at work fixing things, I did something I never thought I would. I went through his office at home. Laptop. Locked. But Daniel's passwords were predictable. Our dog's name, our anniversary, and when that didn't work, Lauren's birthday. It unlocked. My heart felt like it stopped. There were emails, private ones, not just to Lauren, to 3 other women, different cities, different dates, hotel confirmations, flight bookings. My husband wasn't having an affair. He was living a double life, maybe triple. He had been using company funds to book these business trips. Corporate card statements were all there. He wasn't just cheating. He was committing fraud. And suddenly, I realized something terrifying. If this came out, I would be dragged down with him. Our house. Our savings. Everything tied together. He hadn't just betrayed me emotionally. He had put my future at risk. That night, I didn't confront him. Instead, I called someone I hadn't spoken to in months. My father, retired attorney. Quiet, sharp, observant. I told him everything. He didn't say, "I told you so." He didn't get angry. He said one sentence. "Emma, you need to protect yourself. Immediately." The next morning, while Daniel was at work, I made copies of everything, every receipt, every email, every bank statement. I opened a separate bank account in my name. I froze our joint credit lines. I contacted a lawyer. I didn't cry, not once. Shock is powerful like that. 3 weeks later, Daniel came home to an empty house. I had moved into a furnished apartment across town. The divorce papers were waiting on the kitchen counter, along with a copy of the receipt, highlighted. He called me over 30 times that night, left voicemails crying, begging, saying it was a mistake, saying he loved me. But here's the part he didn't expect. His company found out. Someone, not me, anonymously reported the suspicious corporate charges. Internal audit, investigation, suspension. Lauren quit within days. The perfect man image shattered fast. Turns out, when you build your life on lies, it only takes one piece of paper to collapse it. You'd think I would feel victorious. I didn't. I felt empty, but slowly, the emptiness became clarity. I started therapy. I started painting again, something I gave up when I focused on being the perfect wife. I reconnected with friends I hadn't seen in years, and for the first time in a long time, I felt like me. Not someone's wife, not someone's support system, just Emma. 6 months later, Daniel tried one last time. He asked to meet for coffee. He looked tired, smaller somehow. I ruined everything, he said. I looked at him and realized something important. No, he ruined what he thought he owned. But he didn't ruin me. The receipt destroyed the illusion, but it saved my life. Because if I hadn't found it, I would still be living inside a lie. So if you ever find yourself holding proof that shatters your world, don't ignore it. Don't gaslight yourself. Don't shrink to keep someone else comfortable. Sometimes the thing that destroys everything is the thing that sets you free. If this story hit you in any way, please like and subscribe. And if you want more real, powerful stories like this, let me know in the comments.